Hello guys and welcome to me playing single player TrailMakers. So today we will be building a plane, a simple plane. This is a simple tutorial on how to build a simple plane. So as I said, this is a simple tutorial on building a plane. Today, the only thing we will be focusing on is building a nice and simple aerodynamic plane. And this plane, hopefully we can maybe add some guns and weapons to it to make it a dogfighting plane, but that's for later. So, first we're going to grab our cockpit, which is our seat basically. You can see the interior is actually really detailed. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. So, if you go to advanced, you can click aerodynamics. This will definitely help you. And what's this? I don't understand why this is aerodynamic and this isn't aerodynamic. But let's not question that, guys. Let's not question that. Go to your tube section. You can grab a cone. Tube section, you can actually grab a cone and you can stick on a cone to make this a nice and aerodynamic plane. Actually, you can actually change this with some rounded 1x1s. If you change them, if you change their orientation, they kind of look like tubes, kind of. If they kind of look like tubes, if you think about it. So we're gonna do that. Okay, make sure that it's like kind of like a tube, kind of. And yeah. Okay. Now that we have created our aerodynamic nose cone, the next thing we're gonna do is add some lift to this thing. How else is it gonna take off? So, we're going to be using modular wings. We're gonna use the big modular wings. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna just add some building blocks so that we can build, and then we're gonna put the wings here and put them on either side, creating lift. Actually, if we can move those, move the lift a little bit closer towards the center of mass, that would be nice. Maybe we can even make these bigger. So we have, yeah. Okay. Oops. Don't want to do that. Oops. Don't want to undo that. Sorry. Okay. So, we're going to add this to make it like kind of big. And now we're just going to add some vertical stabilizers. This vertical stabilizer or tail fin basically will help us fly straight. Will help us fly really straight in the air. So it'll make it really easy for us. And here, make it really easy for us. Yeah. So I'm going to add I'm gonna add this plane's horizontal stabilizers. But you see, we run into a problem where these are too close together, so we have to move this and this back. Actually, that's a bit too far, actually. Let me shorten it. And then we pull these back. What does this say? The vertical drag is close to your center of mass. This makes your vehicle elevator fins to the rear of your vehicle. Move your center of mass forward. Okay. So, now that we've added our tail fins, I am thinking of adding propulsion. Yes, propulsion. This will actually move our center of mass close. Oh, but it's too high. So if this kind of center of thrust is too high from the center of mass, we won't be able to take off straight. Or no, the propulsion from it won't be really good. So we're gonna have to make sure that matches up and is in line. Ugh, how can I make this like better? Can I like move this by a couple of blocks? Oops. No, that's too many blocks. There, hopefully that fixes some of the problems that we have. Yeah, now the lift is too far forward. Okay, let's actually swap. Let's have our wings swap positions with each other. So make our wings just swap positions. That way, it's kind of better, maybe. Okay, that helps the lift, but it's still too far behind our mass, so we need some more mass here. How do we do that without destroying this? Anything that's like easy to ooh, how heavy is a speed sensor in the logic? How heavy is a speed sensor? 0.6. That's not heavy enough. Let's add a thruster. Put extra thrust. There. Maybe. Okay. Let's give it a quick test run. It's really stable. Ouch. I think we crash landed on that one. Okay, now let's just add our pitch and roll, and we're pretty good done. And we're pretty done, really. So, to add our roll, I will add some ailerons. You need to add ailerons, and they will basically give you roll. But then to give pitch, I recently found a interesting way to get pitch without and I found an interesting way to get pitch. I want to try it and see if it works. Using a rotating servo, you can make it the pitch rotate up and down using the rotating servo. So I want to try that. Let's see. The red arrow is down. Red arrow is up. I like having the airplane controls inverted. In my opinion, that's just like kind of better for me. And will it make the speed max so it doesn't hesitate? Okay. Let's test. Oops, they're inverted. I gotta flip this one. There we go. So they should be now matched. Yeah. Okay. Test number 1. Okay. Oh god. The turning is a bit sharp, guys, but it flies. Let's see how stable it is in flight. It's actually quite stable. It only wants to nose down ever so slightly, but that's good. That's really good start. Now we just want to lower the speed because it's a bit too fast. Lower the speed to 0.5. I think should be good. And the angle, I'll change it to 30. See if that's less sharp. Let's see. Okay, let's test that out. Okay, we're up in the air. It's it's ridiculously stable. It's super stable. I think it's still a little bit too much pitch, than I'd like. So I'm gonna adjust that. But if you want it to be super agile, then you should have the pitch really high like this. But that is completely up to you. I'm gonna make the pitch 20. I think should be good. Let's try that. I wonder if that's not enough lift. Nope, that's the perfect amount of lift. And we're super stable in the air. We only want to nose down like ever so slightly, but you can easily correct that. Wow, this is like a super stable plane. It flies really well. It's super stable. It turns. It's very agile. I like this plane. It's crazy. It's nice. It's a nice plane. Let's see if we can come in for a landing without crashing. Let's see if we can land without crashing this thing. Well, at least I didn't get ejected, so I think this thing is I think this thing is ready. I think this thing's ready. I think this thing is ready. So, yeah. Time to give it a quick quick paint job. There we go. And maybe wait, let's change it to clean so it looks clean, and let's even add some decals. Let's add some decals. Let's add some number decals. I don't know. Let's just add a number. Wait, no. We'll have it this way. Oops. Have it like here, lock position. And on this and then here we'll also have, oops, wrong button. Here we'll add a decal of a 4. I think a 4 would be nice. Adjust it, lock position. Good, now we have a 43. So there you have it, guys. We have created a simple plane, and with super easy instructions. It's a ridiculously good plane. It flies really well. It's just like one of the best planes you can ever make. So that was it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. See ya!